first presenter, Russell Kummer, founder of Paidy.
Thank you. Hi, can everybody hear me? The mic is on and working. I'm the first one, so I guess I better check. Okay, great. And let me just start this guy too. Okay, great. So thank you very much. I should thank ISID and everybody else for coming and for having us. It's always a pleasure to participate in FIBC. Today I'm going to speak to you about Paidy. So what is Paidy? Paidy is an instantly created post-pay credit account linked to a consumer's mobile phone number. So this is not a service that links to your credit card. This is its own standalone credit account that we extend to you, access through your mobile phone number. It's very easy to use. Basically, the consumer benefit is they can then check out with their mobile phone number. It is safe. Every single transaction is verified by an SMS. It is free for consumers to use. No credit card is ever required. It is its own standalone credit account extended from us to the consumer. Installment credit is offered, and it's available to over 100 million consumers in Japan. The problem for EC merchants in Japan is consumers that are shopping on a mobile device want the fastest and easiest checkout experience possible. So more than 40% of them choose non-credit card payment methods. The popular ones that we've all used here, I'm sure, Konbini, bank transfer, and cash on delivery. Now, they're great from a checkout standpoint. Checking out for cash on delivery is very easy. You don't have to input anything. You just check out and go. But both the merchant and the consumer suffer from that. Cash on delivery, you have to be at home to take delivery of the goods. If you're not, the transaction fails. For the merchant, they have to maintain two different fulfillment and refund flows to support non-credit card transactions and credit card transactions. So we want to solve this problem for both merchants and consumers. So with Paidy, this instantly created post-pay credit account, consumers save time. Checking out with Paidy is just as fast as checking out with, for Daibiki. It's basically 1 or 2 clicks and you're done. There's no need to enter a credit card number. There's no need to use anything other than your phone number, which you remember. There's a reduction of risk. You don't have to share your credit card number. You don't need it. You have a credit account that's linked to your phone number. And there's greater convenience. So Paidy is a single consolidated bill for all your monthly purchases, and there is installment credit that's possible. So unlike cash on delivery, if I order 10 items, I have to be home 10 different times to take delivery. Paidy, it's not. Paidy is you just settle at the end of the month like a credit card. For merchants, Paidy boosts revenue. We have higher conversion rates. And because the payments are guaranteed by us, just like a credit card issuer guarantees payments, merchants can be assured that the transaction will happen, unlike Konbini or cash on delivery, where the consumer may not be home or may not pay. There's a reduction in cost. They don't need to have a different fulfillment flow. Paidy and a credit card are exactly the same from a back office standpoint from a merchant. So it means they don't have to have 2 different types of fulfillment. And then they can turn inventory. Paidy is exactly like a credit card. It's a credit account that's linked to your phone number, so they can ship immediately. The checkout experience is very straightforward. Email address and phone number. They select Paidy at the checkout page. An SMS is sent to confirm that the consumer has the phone in their possession. They can choose one-time or multi-payment at checkout. Authorization happens in real time, and the payment is 100% guaranteed. So we'll do a quick demo at Dina DeLuca. So here we are live at Dina DeLuca, credit card, Paidy, or cash on delivery. I click next. I hope it doesn't time out. There we go. So confirmation page. There's no redirection to another website. Paidy is just a JavaScript app that comes. This is the Paidy checkout app. So the consumer understands that they don't need a credit card. There was no sign up. The first time you use Paidy and the 1,000th time you use Paidy is exactly the same. My email address and phone number are here. I accept the terms and conditions. An SMS or a phone call will happen. I'll do a phone just so I can do it very quickly. So it's proving that I have it in my possession. Hello? OK, well, anyway, I only have 7 minutes. So if that had worked, it would have gone. In any case, sorry, that's my bad phone skills. So as soon as the PIN code is entered, our Shinsa engine runs. The authorization comes in real time, and it's guaranteed to the consumer. After the checkout, each consumer has their Paidy account. So you don't have to sign up to create it. You create Paidy by using Paidy. So on that account, after the checkout, they can track their payment usage in detail. We actually have item-level information, which is much deeper than you get from a credit card. They can see their repayment history. And even after checkout, for larger purchases, if they want to opt into an installment payment, they can do so from their Paidy account page. Consumers, as we mentioned, have a consolidated bill. They pay it on the 10th of the next month. They can pay it at a convenience store. They can pay it by bank transfer. We're adding bank auto-debit later this year. So once bank auto-debit is there, it's exactly the same flow as a credit card flow. Paidy is already helping a bunch of leading brands boost their business. So already we're on more than 600,000 checkout pages a month. We help them with increased conversion. We see a 5% increase in conversion rate, 20% increase in average order value because of the installment credit portion. 30% of Paidy purchasers are a first-time buyer for the merchant. Paidy turns browsers into buyers because it's so easy to check out. So we help with new customer acquisition. And because they have a consolidated bill, a Paidy consumer is 60% more likely to buy more than once in the same month compared to other payment method consumers. On the traction side, we're already processing multiple millions of US dollars per month in payments. We have more than 100,000 active Paidy consumer accounts. We're adding more than 1,000 a day. In general, when we launch with a merchant, because the consumer benefit is so clear, we capture between 10 and 15% of their flow from launch. Even though you may not have heard of Paidy, the user benefit is so clear that we capture it. Market size for e-commerce in Japan is about 150 billion. Nod Card is 63 billion. We want to capture $1 billion of that by 2018. Our business model is very straightforward. We charge merchants 3.5% of the payment volume. It's in line with credit cards. Free for consumers, but if they do installments, it's 15%, just like a card. They settle to us on the 10th. We settle to the merchants on the 20th. Credit risk and fraud are very core to what we do. We have a big data machine learning effort that allows us to do that. We're very proud of the intellectual property that we built around that. So to conclude, Paidy, mobile, fast, secure, an instantly created postpaid credit account linked to a consumer's mobile phone number. Easy to use, safe, it's verified every time. Free. Use it. Thank you.